Fighter jets of the Israeli Defense Forces, IDF, struck a significant operational and military center of the terrorist organization Hamas in the Gaza Strip, particularly the Islamic University, according to the statement. The IDF also claims that the Islamic University was used as a training camp for Hamas military intelligence operatives, and it was used for the development and production of weapons for the group's fighters. The Israeli military further alleges that the university was used to raise funds for Hamas and had close ties to the senior leadership of Hamas. Currently, the IDF continues to carry out large-scale strikes in the Gaza Strip, as reported by the army. On the morning of October 7, Israel faced an unprecedented rocket attack from the Gaza Strip. In addition, Hamas fighters infiltrated into border areas in southern Israel following extensive rocket strikes. The military wing of the Palestinian Hamas movement announced the Al-Aqsa Deluge operation against Israel. The Israel Defense Forces reported the start of the Iron Swords operation against Hamas in the Gaza Strip. In an address to the nation, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu stated that the country was in a state of war and ordered a broad mobilization of reservists. On Tuesday, Haaretz, citing a representative of the Israel Defense Forces, Daniel Haggai, reported that Israeli military forces had taken control of all settlements along the Gaza border. Currently, airstrikes are being carried out on various targets, including civilian ones, within the Gaza Strip. In the midst of the conflict escalation, several countries have begun evacuating their citizens from Israel. The number of casualties among Israeli citizens as a result of the Israeli-Palestinian conflict escalation has exceeded 1,200 people, according to the Times of Israel. According to the latest data from the Palestinian Ministry of Health, the number of casualties due to Israeli strikes in the Gaza Strip has surpassed 900. Dozens of citizens from other countries are missing, with citizens of Austria, China, Mexico, and France being held hostage by Hamas. The Al-Qassam brigades, the military wing of Hamas, had claimed that they had taken dozens of Israeli soldiers and officers hostage. Later, Hamas Political Bureau member Musa Abu Marzouk stated that over 100 Israeli citizens, including high-ranking military personnel, were captured and held in the Gaza Strip. The head of Hamas Political Bureau, Ismail Haniyeh, stated that there would be no negotiations about Israeli captives until the Hamas operation is completed. On Tuesday evening, the leaders of Russia and Turkey, Vladimir Putin and Recep Tayyip Erdogan, held a phone call in which they emphasized that a long-term peaceful resolution of the Middle East crisis is only possible based on the UN Security Council-approved two-state formula, involving the creation of an independent Palestinian state within the 1967 borders with its capital in East Jerusalem. In response to the escalating conflict, the United States deployed the aircraft carrier Gerald R. Ford to the eastern Mediterranean. The Israeli-Palestinian conflict, driven by territorial interests, has been a source of tension and conflict in the region for many decades. The UN decision in 1947, with active involvement from the USSR, aimed to establish two states, Israel and Palestine, but only Israel was established. While Israel declared its agreement with the two-state principle, it has not completely relinquished control over Palestinian territories.